Hello everyone, welcome to the full moon in Aries report. Our full moon in Aries this month is on the 9th of October 2022. And my tagline for the Aries full moon is, are you ready to let go of everything that tethers you and step into freedom? Because Aries wants freedom above all else. Our full moon in Aries is at 16 degrees and 32 minutes. I know, I can't read. I'm back. I do this because I've got dyscalculia. I turn the numbers around. So there you go. So it's at 16 degrees and 32 minutes, which is highlighting a spiritual concept and also a lot of alchemy and change. There's some transmutation and change being highlighted here. It's at 9:54 p.m. UK time, 1:54 p.m. Pacific time, 4:54 Eastern time, and if you live elsewhere in the globe, do check out your local times if you're interested. Aries full moon symbolises strength. It is a resilient sign that is the mark of the leader. Resourcefulness and brave, it wants to create a new world. After it's purged everything that no longer fits. It's the first sign of the zodiac, which offers the chance for all of us to begin again. New starts, new beginnings can be accessed here. With the current planet configuration, it might take a little bit of time, yet the opportunity is definitely there. Aries energy is able to give you a clear yes or no. And it means that there's a possibility of movement then. So you're going to know what you need to do. You start to have the pieces of the puzzle. And then you've got Mars in Gemini, which wants to then have a chat about it, whether it thinks it's workable or not, because it will want to understand what's coming up, what you've been cogitating and thinking about. The Aries moon heralds the move to I consciousness, with the sun opposite in Libra, because it is Libra season, which is in full swing. We're being called to create a sense of harmony and collaboration in the sense of the individual aspect. Confused at all? You might be, as Libra definitely is. Our fiery sign of Aries wants to move and go. Yet Libra wants there to be more understanding and all around before we move or do anything, right? So think about honouring yourself in relationships, in your decisions, and even though things may seem riddled with obstacles, use your deep inner reserves to move forward. The chart shows a kite configuration on it. I'm really sorry I haven't got it for you. I was going to print it up, but I then forgot, and I kind of needed to do the report. It's kind of late, so I just thought I'll get the report done. It's got a kind of kite configuration on it, okay? And there's kind of aspects that we have need for freedom. The freedom aspect's very high. The need for freedom is very high, okay, right now. So allow the release of anything that will not and cannot sustain you. Shake it all off, let it go. If it's tricky, what might happen is if you find that it's a bit tricky, you may find that if you don't let it go, let what is needing to go, you may feel a kind of sense of bondage to a situation or an experience, or whatever's happening for you or to you. So, kind of really look into that, right? There's a question here, and it's, can you balance your own needs and those of others? So can you do the two at once, right? Balance your needs and others' needs at the same time without compromising yourself. It's very, very important. I have to be honest here, there is a like conflicts between Aries because it's got this fairly dominant need for independence and self-sufficiency, while Libra wants to work together and create a space of harmony. The moon will highlight this imbalance, and we're being called to balance the scales, because you know how Libra is, it's like that balancing act and getting it all right, okay? See the potential for peace in your life, especially with regards to relationships. If we're wise, Aries, Libra can help us to create a balancing act that brings through peace. And who wouldn't want that? Who wouldn't want peace more than anything on earth, right? Peace for all, right? Our full moon is conjunct Chiron, and that's retrograde. And this highlights this need to express yourself. Maybe there's been things that you've been holding back and they need to come up. They need to come out, okay? Allow your emotions come up from this, and help you to reveal what you need to express, and also heal and push away under this very bright illuminating full moon. Libra Sun is aligned and sitting right beside Venus at 13 degrees, which is more about foundations and balance. True love and harmony is highlighted here. It's asking you to share in ways that you may not have done before. There is an openness to this energy. What feelings within you need to be released? What have you been sitting on that hasn't been expressed? This is with regards to your emotions, your feelings, and your intimate connections. Be aware of how you express with Mars in Gemini. We need to be using our words with valor. On the plus side, in-depth conversations are highlighted and getting things done. Mars is trine Saturn retrograde, and this kind of creates a direction because Saturn can help Mars to be less distracted. Watch out for lots of information coming in. There's going to be lots of information, lots of new information. You're going to find out new things constantly. It's going to be kind of constant in this month. You're going to feel quite busy, right? Watch out for Mars-Neptune square though, because to my mind, that sort of energy there within Mars-Neptune square is saying, before you have the conversation, get the idea out to ensure that you're sure of what you're sharing or doing. Make sure you're very aware of the impact it could make before you put it out there. During this full moon, there might be an opening available as we have a trine of the air signs, and this may bring clarity where there was none before. So be, in some senses, rather than letting go, this Aries moon is highlighting a kind of falling away. So it's going to fall away. You're not actually going to release anything. You're not going to let go of anything as such. It's just going to fall away out of your energy field. Some things will just not be able to be in your energy system anymore. They just won't be able to stay there, right? So we're in a space of jumping forward as the planets are due to shift. Now be very aware of this. So we've got Mercury direct now. And I'm going to post this on the 6th, I think, the 6th of October. So this will not today. If you'll be watching it on the 6th of October, Pluto is still going to be retrograde, but it's actually going direct on the 8th of October. So on the full moon, it will actually be direct, stationary direct. And then Saturn is also going to move stationary direct on the 23rd of October. These make changes, okay? It changes the energy frequency. Note that Saturn and Pluto will move forward, and they will be moving into new signs in March 2023. So what I'm saying here is to really use this energy while we have it, because it's about to go. Pluto is going to be waving goodbye to Capricorn. That's been helping us to turn our lives around. Use the energy. March 2023, it's going to be gone. We won't have that energetic frequency anymore. It will be different. It'll be in a different sign. There will be opportunity there, but it won't be this one. So allow your life to turn itself around. Saturn is also going to move into a new sign as well. Keep remembering that we're in a release phase. What has reached its sell-by date, and how can you shift the energy you're dealing with into something that is more aligned? Let the Aries full moon, because it's a fire sign, burn away that which no longer works for you. Aries highlights independence. Remember, this is about independence, independent thought, independent way, doing things your way, but creates a relationship harmony, okay? There is a kind of busyness this month, okay? Let yourself be swept along with Aries, because it won't want it any other way. It'll want you to be swept along with movement, making changes, making decisions, and looking at where you need to go next. And also, what you've been planning will be given an opportunity to become tangible. You see, previously the energy hasn't been quite right. This energy is about actually having a physical thing, or seeing something move forward or change. The tangibility of this is much more acute and refined than it has been in the other full moons and new moons as we've been coming through. Okay, embrace this energy and allow it to help you to make things manifest. So you're going to make things manifest, real, physically. cohesive and showing themselves. Rather than a dream that you'd like to move somewhere, you'll be moving somewhere. Or rather than a dream that you might be, I don't know, creating a new business, you'll be starting that business. It will be like that, yeah? So now to wrap it up, our two main areas that we need to bring attention to are the Chiron Aries energy, which is asking you to express yourself and let your emotions come up. The Libra Sun Venus energy, also asking you to bring relationship harmony in, good conversations with independence of the Aries I in play. It's a balancing act. I must say, a big balancing act. With the planetary configuration, you have the tools that you need to make inroads here. You do have the tools you need. Remember, the eclipse season is also coming up at the end of October, and it's going to bring heightened energy and changes. So use this time before we get there to clarify, consolidate, and get the stuff that you need to get in order. Because once eclipse season comes, there's another lot of challenges that can be presented and quick movement as well. So remember I said in the last new moon report, I'm going to start doing something a bit new. So at the end of new moon reports, we'll have intentions. At the end of full moon reports, we'll have release questions. So your questions for this full moon Aries report are, our release questions for this month are, what have you been holding back? And what can you share and release now? What have you been holding back? How can you express yourself to bring in more freedom into your life? So there you go, lovelies. It's a little bit of a shorter report than usual. I'm trying to shorten these so that they're quick fire reports, so you've got the time to watch them and the time to understand what you may need to do or can do in this season of the Aries full moon and the Libra sun season. Because for you, this is an opportunity to make some waves in your life, make some changes and do something different. It seems like a crazy time for doing something different, but it's the way it goes. It's the way it goes. Anyway, my lovelies, I hope this has helped some of you and brought some of you clarity and clearness and a vibe for change. Sending you all so much love. Have a lovely, lovely, lovely rest of the week. I may not be posting a YouTube video next week. I do always aim for 4 videos a month, not necessarily week on week. So just keep an eye out. Maybe hit the notification bell, because then you'll get to know when these are coming out. And maybe if you like and subscribe, you'll get a little bit more information too. Anyway, my darlings, take care of yourselves. Namaste. Have a lovely, lovely month of October. I'm sending you all so much love. Take care of yourselves, and hopefully I will see you soon. Goodbye. Lots of love. Goodbye.